Hello guys, my name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And today we will be starting Volume 4. I've already seen this. I've already seen all the way up to Volume 8, so if you want to see my reaction to Volume 8, look in my channel. They're somewhere.
Just look.
So, they're there. You know, did you know I stream on YouTube? My YouTube stuff is on here.
The YouTube advertising.
That's a callback. If you didn't get it, you didn't watch my last video.
YouTube advertises itself?
We're going to be starting Volume 4, Chapter 1. So, give us a rundown of the last volume.
Well, it started off as just an innocent little tournament. And boy, did that turn real fast. One thing led to another, as in Yang getting framed, and then we got to see the big baddies start taking over. We saw Pyrrha kill Penny on accident. And then we got to see my man Torchwick die, so that's another person that died, and then we saw Pyrrha die to the hands of Cinder. And then we also got to learn that Mrs. RWBY got a little trick up her sleeve. She's a silver-eyed huntress, and they come with some tricks, I guess. I don't know what they are yet, but we're gonna learn. So that's pretty much that. And we got to meet another couple. Okay, we got to meet a couple characters. I got to meet her dad. We got to meet
Yang.
RWBY,
Yep.
We got to meet Yang and RWBY's dad. And then we also got to meet her Uncle Crow, and then we got to meet Wise's older sister, Winter. So we met a couple of new characters on the path of destruction, but we met some new characters.
All right, so favorite character in the entire show alive right now? Like, of the available cast. I mean, you can't go with, like, can't be like Torchwick because he's not there.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna go. It's Crow and Yang. I can't really pick between two.
Crow and Yang. Okay.
I'll go Crow. I say I like Crow a lot.
Crow over Yang.
Yeah, Crow over Yang now. I like Crow a lot.
Okay, and who out of your like core cast? So like Team RWBY, Team Juniper, who would be your least favorite out of those 7?
Wise.
Okay.
Yeah. Wise.
Okay. So we had just a quick reminder. RWBY and the remaining people of Team Juniper, so that'd be Jean, Ren, and Nora, they have moved out to Haven Academy. That's where their objective is.
Yep.
Blake ran away.
Yep.
Right? Yang is currently at her house.
Yep.
She got left by RWBY.
Oh, and then in the cutscene of the last episode or last chapter, we see Crow following RWBY and the rest of the Team Juniper.
Yes.
We did see
Crow is following them. He's not with them. He's following them. That is a good thing you caught.
Yep.
And then Weiss's father, who we now know as Jacques Schnee. I don't know if you were supposed to know that at this point, but now you know. So whatever. He has come and taken away Weiss. He took her back to Atlas. So that is where we're at now. And let me see. There was a fight between Cinder and Ozpin.
Yep.
And
we don't really know how that ended.
Cinder came out,
but so we don't know what really happened.
So what was your prediction with Ozpin?
It was a poor prediction.
Do you think
now that I think about
it,
because I said it like he was captured, but I mean, I don't think Ozpin's dead, but I feel like he's under the radar right now. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that he's not dead. I don't think he's gone.
Okay.
We just don't know.
Do you think Cinder would leave him alive?
Not necessarily, but I mean...
Or are you saying like maybe he got away somehow?
Maybe he got away, or maybe she thought she defeated him and really he wasn't. I don't know.
Because it was underground.
Yeah. So,
there was only one exit.
Yeah.
So
Cinder might have gave him the hands. I don't know then. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I can't.
Beacon Tower is fallen?
Yep.
Which means what?
There's no more communication because once one falls, they all fall.
Well, there's no more global communication. To be more specific, I did want to correct this with you because I think I misled you on the wrong path. So, communication between kingdoms is not available. Communication in the kingdoms
Is available.
is available to itself. So if you're in Vale, you can text people in Vale. But you cannot text people in Menagerie or Atlas. Right?
Yeah, gotcha.
So if something were to happen, so after Kevin knocked that tower, there was no more broadcasts around the world.
Yeah.
That was it. So everything that happened after, to include Pyrrha's death, whatever Ruby did to the dragon, or the wyvern, sorry, whatever, all that is not known.
Yeah, we don't know any of that.
So, well, it's not known to the rest of the world. We know, obviously. And the people of Beacon and Vale, they know.
Yeah.
And people who were there, so such as Weiss and General Ironwood.
Everyone knows except for the
people who were in Vale at the time know, and they can spread it to people who don't know, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone knows.
Yeah.
So, but that's also good to know, because if, say, something happens in Atlas, people in Vacuo won't know. Right? Yeah. There's no more global communications. Yeah. So that is also a key point to remember, and I wanted to correct that because I think I misled you on that. I don't know if I did it or maybe you did it yourself. I don't quite remember. Yeah. Maybe it was just a misconception that I didn't properly fix. Yeah. I'm trying to guide you properly, so I'm fixing it. Okay. Because I do remember it, and I was like, okay, now it's kind of prevalent, so I need to make sure it's good. Okay. So, as you saw, the graphics are now different, brand new engine, and it is like I said, I think it would be your reward for finishing the first 3 volumes, which I said. Yep. Well, let's go.
Let's get into it.
And openers are at the end.
In the beginning. Yep.
I'm going to turn it down just a smidge.
Yes. Please keep your posse in check.
Quick note, he is voiced by Christopher Sabat, aka Vegeta, or Piccolo, who is also voiced by the same person. Just so you know. I thought you would really enjoy that because you're a big Vegeta fan. Yep. So.
You hear that? Silence. I have half the mind to thank the little girl that bested you.
If I were you, I'd hunt her down, find her, and, well, she took your eye, didn't she?
Pathetic. Why did you eat?
Oh, she's a problem. When they all stand up in respect, oh, she's a problem.
It's like a mafia dude.
Yeah, dude, they listen to her. She don't... What she says goes. This is like an evil council.
I would say so, yeah.
Watts. Do you find such malignance necessary?
I apologize, ma'am. I'm not particularly fond of failure.
Then I see no reason for your cruelty towards young Cinder. She's become our Fall Maiden, destroyed Beacon Tower, and most importantly, killed dear Ozpin. So I'm curious, to what failures are you referring?
Well, the girl with the silver eyes.
Yes. We've dealt with their gun before. How is it a novice was able to best one of us?
My thoughts exactly. Even without her new power, it should have been effortless.
It is because of the Maiden's power. Make no mistake, Cinder. You hold the key to our victory. But your newfound strength brings with it a crippling weakness. Which is why you will remain by my side as we continue your treatment. Dr. Watts, you are to take Cinder's place and meet with our informant in Mistral.
Very good.
Tyrion, I want you to continue your hunt for the Spring Maiden.
Gladly.
And Hazel, I'm sending you to the leader of the White Fang. Adam Taurus has arranged the meeting. The boy continues to prove loyal. Ensure that Sienna Khan feels the same.
As you wish.
Oh. Speak, child.
She wants to know... What about the girl?
What about her? Seems to me like this is Cinder's problem, not ours.
That's enough. Tyrion?
Yes, my lady?
Spring can wait. Find the girl that did this to Cinder. And bring her to me. Because of your efforts, Beacon has fallen.
I kind of like him. I love crazy dudes.
Eye for an eye.
Oh yes, I like him. I like him a lot. Oh, dude. Is he based off the Joker?
I don't know.
Joker's like my favorite superhero villain of all time. I love Joker. The heck is this guy?
You know him? He's the guy.
Oh, that's the guy? I don't know who the guy is.
Seen Spy Kids 3?
That's
the guy.
Oh, the guy. I remember that movie. I've seen that movie forever.
There's more members of Juniper in this team than Ruby. It just makes sense to go with that one.
But Junior isn't a color.
Ugh. How can I be more clear? 1, 2, 3. That's more than 1.
But we're helping Ruby with her objective. Wouldn't that make her the leader?
Guys,
Ranger.
we need to focus. Also, Junior is way cooler.
Exactly!
Yeah, Team Junior versus Team Ranger.
It's here.
Ooh.
Bad landing strategy.
Let's get that thing off her.
Don't forget me!
We need to draw its attention away from Ruby.
Could use some help!
Gotta get in closer.
My blades don't hurt him.
Crap! How about this?
You'll be fine with that
Yeah,
weapon.
nah.
You're the strategist.
That's it!
Stretch it out, my guy.
Oh, dude, he's getting ready, bro.
Hey, be careful.
Ooh. He just eats that.
You think I aura? They're fine.
Yeah, yeah, all right. But still, just swallows a rock to the face. What in the
His arm is a
world?
tree. His arm is a tree.
Big mistake!
Got it.
No.
Big mistake.
Big fire stick.
Okay, how do we do this?
His body is too thick to break through.
It doesn't care about its body,
Plus, it can keep grabbing new limbs.
but it's protecting its face.
We can't break it.
If we knocked all of its limbs off at once, then went for the... Guys, I got it! We hit it harder.
Is that it?
No, seriously, it's trying to keep us from its face. If we kill the limbs, we'll have a shot to kill the whole thing.
All right. Come on, team. Let's do this. Yeah!
Right.
Ren, left. Ruby, right. Nora, you ready to try out the new upgrade? Right. Then I will... Hey, over here! everything you've got!
Bing, bada, boom. Nice. Scope?
Easy.
Another victory for Team Junior. All right, okay, Ren, I think you're onto something. It's just not sounding great anymore.
Go with Team Ranger.
Yeah, Team Ranger sounds so much cleaner.
That Geist had been plaguing our village for weeks. We were beginning to wonder if we'd have to relocate.
Well, we are on our way to Mistral. You could always come along with us if you don't feel safe.
I take it you're not from these parts. Anima is a large continent. I'm afraid our people would never survive the long trek to Mistral. It may be safer in the kingdoms, but we prefer our way of life. I just wish we could pay you more.
Our previous arrangement is more than sufficient.
There you go, son. It's gonna be heavier than you're used to, but you'll thank me the next time you go up against a set of claws.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Don't gotta say anything. Just put it on. I'll go get the rest.
So, what are you waiting for?
Oh, right.
Sean's so tall, dude.
6'2", right?
I think he's 6'2".
Yeah.
Guess I was gonna grow out of it eventually.
A sign of progress.
Progress. What is it?
What is that?
What, my hoodie? I've always had this.
It's got a cute little bunny rabbit!
It's Pumpkin Pete, from the cereal.
Pumpkin Pete? No.
Yeah, 50.
Pouting.
But disrespectful.
Well, I suppose we don't have to grow out of everything.
Can't have a huntsman without his weapon. Made all the modifications you asked for. That was some fine metal you brought me. Accents the white nicely. Where'd you get it from?
Oh, is that from her spear?
A friend.
Dang, bruh.
He's even got her sash.
Oh.
He cleans up all right, don't you think?
He certainly does.
I still think a grenade launcher would have
See the
really
boots?
brought the look together.
Yep.
No longer wearing Converse.
Ranger now.
Got the big old combat boots on. You ready?
Doesn't matter what we're called.
You ready?
As long as we're together.
You kids sure you won't stick around? You've been real good to this town.
Sorry, but we've got another mission. Make it to Haven Academy, no matter what.
We've heard the next village over has a working airship.
No way to know for sure. Scroll signals were bad enough out here when Beacon Tower was still up. Haven't heard from Shion Village in a while.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Food.
Check.
Water.
Check.
How about ammo?
Locked and loaded. Thank you, Schnee Dust Company.
Got the map?
Red's got it.
No, I don't. You have it.
Wait, what?
Guys, please tell me you're joking. Guys. Guys. Guys.
Nope.
got the new drip, bro.
Oh, I see. She's super swagged out.
They all got their drips, right?
No.
Pardon the interruption, Miss Schnee, but your father wishes to speak to you.
Thank you, Klein.
Riggedy Crow. Okay. Yeah. Damn. RWBY. Pretty solid intro.
That was a new intro to Volume 4.
I know, man. Got to meet a couple baddies, man, in the mix. I like it. I like the Psycho guy a lot. Like, he reminds me of a lot of Joker. And like I said, Joker's my favorite like superhero villain ever. I love crazy psycho dudes like that, and he's definitely that.
Joker's pretty interesting how he like fell into the vial of well, not the vial, but like the pool of like chemicals and stuff, and how it made him how he is. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I do like his whole thing.
Well, I'm just saying, like with his like just his insanity, like his like, you know, he just lost the grasp of being a human, or like humanity. Like he's just crazy, just psycho. Like it's like he's had multiple chances like to where like he could have killed Batman, but then like everyone's only seen the Christian Bale movies where what did Batman say to him when they're in the police area, or we call it the interrogation room? What did he say? What did Batman say something to him? Where he's like, "Were you trying to kill me, or you're trying to kill me?"
I'm sorry. The only thing I'm thinking of is when he's like mugging the clown.
But in the actual movie, that scene that's based off of in the actual movie, he says something along the lines, "You're trying to kill me," and Joker goes, "I don't want to kill you." He's like, "You complete me. You make me want to do these things. I can't kill you." He was like, I could kill you, but I don't want to kill you. You drive me to this." Like he literally won't kill him because he just loves the thrill he gets of fighting Batman.
Exactly.
Like he's just crazy. Like he's just psycho. I love it. I love it.
All right, so let me run through the episode.
Quick, run through.
So in the beginning, we have
the pool of the Grim.
We have these pool things.
Yep.
And Grim are coming out. So what do you take out of this?
Like the spawned area of Grim. It seems like it's like where they spawn in.
Okay, I would say that's pretty accurate. You know, that's like where they come from.
Yeah.
I mean, you see them kind of. You saw Kevin when he dripped the little pool things.
It reminds me of that.
But these are like more condensed. So these are like the main origin points.
Yeah.
So coming here, we see these two. They're
like baffled. Almost.
They're
what?
like he's like disgusted, but she's like terrified almost from what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then we get introduced to a couple characters, right? So we have Watts, who is voiced by, like I said, Christopher Sabat.
Yep.
Who is Vegeta. Yep. Right. So a brilliant voice actor. Right. We get introduced to Tyrion. All right. I mean, based on what you said, and you could see. So him, he's on a phone.
Yep.
Looks kind of well dressed. What do you take out of that?
He's like he's based off of like colonial times, Victorian times type guy.
Well, like, what do you think he does?
I don't know, pirate or something. I don't know.
Okay, pirate. Yeah, so we got a pirate apparently.
I don't know.
We have this guy. What do you think? What do you think he is?
Assassin.
Okay.
You can't
but like psycho assassin.
Yeah, like a psycho assassin. Yeah.
Okay. What about him? This is
he just looks like a brute, like just a straight monster type deal, like a big body dude.
I always forget his name. I know it. You have Watts, Tyrion, Cinder, and Hazel. Hazel. Right. So his name is Hazel. He had a super deep voice. You just say he's like a brute guy. Okay.
Yeah, he reminds me like a brute, like just a monster.
Okay. And then we have Mercury and Emerald.
Yep.
You know, still working for Cinder. So he's like, you know, eye for an eye.
Yeah.
You know, like
super crazy dude.
So Cinder's jacked up.
Yeah.
You see, she has some eye damage.
Yeah.
And she can't speak.
We don't know what happened because everything went white.
True. So then we get the Queen. Salem enters. Just like, hey, like, sit down. And like, he's particularly not afraid of. I love Watts and Cinder. I love their banter because Watts has zero chill against Cinder. Everything he says is just like.
But I like how Salem's quick to put him in his place, though.
It's true.
Oh, dude,
true. I mean, she is the leader, so.
Yeah.
These guys are talking. So we have Watts.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll hold up. We start with Cinder. Cinder will be staying for treatment with Salem. All right, that is what she initially stated. She assigned Watts to take over for Cinder, who is supposed to meet with their informant in Mistral.
Yeah.
Mistral. If you're not familiar with the kingdom name, which I believe you are, the academy there is Haven.
Yeah.
Right, and that's where all of our Team Ranger, that's where they're headed.
Yeah.
Right, because Crow was like, they were last seen going to Haven, or Mistral, so they're headed that way. So he has to head to their informant in Mistral. So they have someone in Mistral who is pretty much loyal to Salem, pretty much.
Yep.
Hazel will be going to Adam Torres, because he's a bull faunus. I don't know if you noticed. He has horns.
Yeah.
To meet up with the White Fang leader, whose name is Sienna Khan.
Okay.
Right? So you previously believed that Adam was the leader, but Sienna Khan is the leader. So they're going to meet up with Sienna, pretty much. And then Tyrion was instructed to trying to find a good spot. So Tyrion was instructed to go get the Spring Maiden, right?
Yeah.
And then after Cinder was like, hey, like, what about the girl? You know, like, what are we doing with the girl?
Yeah.
The Silver Ruby, pretty much. Because now she has, like, this drive, right? Cinder is a very, let's just call her passionate about what she's very driven about.
Yeah.
So she's very much focused on
it also
what she
seems
wants.
to me like Silver-Eyed Huntress, if they let her reach her max potential, she could be a serious threat. So they're kind of like, we need to cut it off while we can type thing.
Very true. Very true.
Maybe that's what I almost call her Good Witch. Salem's trying to get at. Like, we need to, like, you know what? She's right. Go ahead and take care of her so we don't have to worry about her being a problem.
Almost. So I want to specify a couple of points. First, when they were first talking about Cinder's failure, they referred to the Silver-Eyed Warrior.
Yeah.
Right. And Hazel was like, yes, we've dealt with her kind before. How was it that a mere novice was able to best one of us?
Yeah.
So, you can assume, based on that, they've dealt with Silver-Eyed Warriors before. Right?
Yeah.
So, Salem instructed Tyrion, based on this point, because Cinder was asking about RWBY.
Yeah.
To stop his search. So he was told to go search for the Spring Maiden, to continue the search, because they were searching for the Spring Maiden.
Yeah.
They obviously have fall. Cinder is the fall maiden.
Yep.
Right. So they're looking for spring, and instead, she instructed him to stop his search and instead go after Ruby. And then, what's really interesting, because based on what you said, that she wanted to take care of him, she said, "Bring her to me."
Yeah.
So not dead.
Yeah, she wants
like she wants her alive.
It's true. Yeah.
Right. So now we're at a pretty interesting point where it's like they've dealt with them before.
Yeah.
Which I would assume dead.
Yeah.
Right. But now, for some reason, Ruby is wanted alive.
Yeah.
So who knows, right? So he's gonna go search for
Ruby.
An eye for an eye, right?
Yeah.
kind of crazy. We get introduced to a new character here.
Yep.
Right. Very much just a farm boy.
Yep.
Right. Nothing too crazy. Nothing ever said.
Nothing ever
just,
said.
He's just a new character. No,
Yeah.
I mean, he made a couple noises. So here we're talking about Team RWBY, or RWBY is either the leader or Rin's saying, okay, Ruby's is the objective holder and we're helping her.
Yeah.
So it should be she should be first.
Yeah.
Ranger, right? Because Ranger green is a color.
Yeah.
Right? There's Junior is not a color,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
there's 3 members of Juniper and only 1 member of RWBY. So 3 is greater than 1. So Nora's saying that it should be Junior instead. So John starts off saying it's good, and then takes it back.
Yep.
Right.
Begin this epic fight.
So RWBY has started to use.
Don't hurt him.
Crap! How about this?
She's been using dust clips. Yeah.
Different dust clips.
Yeah,
She was
different
just
dust
using
clips.
regular bullets, but now she's using like elemental ones, I guess.
Specific dust. Yeah.
So let's see. Nora got a little upgrade with hers when they first initially moved here, because you can see she's using it as like a propeller now. We haven't seen that. That's new.
Yep.
Maybe it's not new for us, but we've seen it. They all have outfit upgrades.
Yep.
You're the strategy.
Let me see if I can. Do you see his shoes?
Yep.
So he has the Converse, no sash, regular armor.
Yeah.
His armor was in the shop, so that's why he didn't have it. Right.
Oh, okay.
But you see, he had the same outfit. They all have different outfits. Look at that. Perfect splits, dude.
Right.
And it's flexible. So he devises the plan that it doesn't care about the limbs, so we should destroy it by just breaking off the limbs.
Yeah.
Right. So let's see. It comes out, and we see Nora has something in her hammer in which she's able to produce electricity on it, which is with her semblance, so she's able to get stronger.
Yeah.
And then
Her and Ruby conform into one to make a move.
yes, so now we see a different thing from Ruby.
Use everything you've got.
So we've seen Ruby do this before with the rose petals, right? We've never seen her do this.
No.
So she has brought her in there with her.
Yeah.
So she's also with her. I mean, it's lightning rather than rose petals, but that's what it is. And then one shot, and then they snipe it. So the Geist is a new type of
Yeah,
Grim.
so
You've seen big, scary, I'm gonna hit you hard.
Yeah, I was
Grim.
gonna say we got introduced to new Grim also.
New style Grims, which are very interesting. I love that at this point I loved that they were introducing new types of Grim. I thought they were really, really cool.
Yeah.
So they're helping out to clear out the Geist. They pretty much got armor upgrades.
Yeah.
From these guys. So I don't know if you remember Pumpkin Pete. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can almost consider this like not like an heirloom, but something like a memorial piece, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's the cereal box that Pyrrha was on.
Yeah.
So now it's like now he has this, and it's another thing to remember Pyrrha by.
Yep.
And he's taken her armor and stuff, and put it in and had the guy put it into his own weapons.
Yeah.
And he took her sash, and which the only part I really don't understand would be the sash, right? I don't think he got it directly from Pyrrha, simply unless he got it like from her like spare outfits or something. But I guess because she disintegrated completely. So
yeah.
By the way, so he's kind of pouting because this is like an emotional piece, yet not emotion, like because. Like, I'm sure that Team Juniper kind of stays away from this topic because it's so sensitive for them.
Yeah.
But RWBY not being part of it, it's not her being insensitive, but this is exactly how she would naturally react.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily, he doesn't take it like, I mean, he's taking it as just being made fun of, he's not linking it back to Pyrrha because RWBY wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's only been like 6 months.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's still there, right?
Of course.
So he gets new boots, he gets the sash, wherever that came from. He gets her medal put on there, new gauntlets and stuff. Like, he's looking fresh.
Right? The boots on, the combat boots.
Exactly. RWBY got a new fit. I think Nora got a new fit too, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Ren did kind of too.
I think Ren did too.
Yeah.
He's kind of rocking the same scheme.
It's the same scheme, but different style.
I know that the gloves are definitely different. But really, really cool. They go off to do their own thing, and then at the end, we see White with her new fit, introduced to the butler, who is named Klein.
And they say, your dad wants you.
Dad wants to talk to you, right? Yeah. And then we get the new intro, right? And in the beginning, we get to see this. This is the part I did want to show you. So after the fall of Beacon, right, with the frozen wyvern, Kevin, you can see them splitting, right? Red, white, black, yellow.
Yep.
Right? You see
Blake goes there.
So Blake
goes back to the Faunus area.
To Menagerie, yep. Weiss is up in Atlas.
Yep.
Yang goes back, is still in Patch.
Yep.
And RWBY goes to
Mistral.
Yep. Right? So they all split.
Yep.
So they're no longer together. Right?
Yep.
I mean, they may be a team, but they're not together.
Yeah.
Right? So that's an interesting plot point I wanted to show you. But what did you think about the first episode of Volume 4?
It was pretty interesting. Like I said, I like the meeting new characters. I like the new Grim. I thought that was cool. Geist. Probably Poltergeist, but yeah, I like Geist. Yeah. That's very cool. Got a new favorite baddie. I really like the Psycho dude.
His name is Tyrion. So you have Watts.
Tyrion. Watt, Hazel, Tyrion, Cinder, obviously Mercury and Emerald, and then the big baddie of them all, Salem. Yep.
So very, very cool villains. I do like them all. I have a special place in my heart for them all.
Oh, okay.
But what's also really cool is the number 4 in the show. They play on that number a lot. Okay. So teams of 4. Like if you look behind me, I got my 4 girls over here.
Yep.
Right. There are 4 seasons, 4 maidens.
Yep.
There were 4 lieutenants, if you would.
Yep.
For Salem.
Yep.
4 academies, right? The number 4 is very prominent in this show, right? So I just thought that was really cool to show you. I mean, the number 4 is just shown, 4 corners of the screen,
Oh yeah, wow, whoa, mind blown.
So I mean, I thought that was pretty cool to show you. But they like to play on that number a lot. So, but we're going to move on to chapter 2. And that episode name was called The Next Step.
Okay.
Right. So pretty much the next thing after Beacon, So we're going to I'll move on, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Please, if you would subscribe to YouTube, that would assist me in numbers, I suppose. I like seeing you guys.
Numbers.
And comment below. Talk to us. I respond to every comment. Follow us on Twitch. That'd be great. We love you. All right. Bye, guys.
Deuces.